Today I'm going to show you guys what we did for our human body unit study a month or so ago. I'm going to show you some of our favorite things and some of the extras that I have, but we didn't get to, but they're still good resources. So stick around. Hey, my name's Adrienne. If you're new here, I am a homeschool mom of 3. I love to talk all things homeschool, family life, and motherhood here. Today, like I said, we're going to talk about the human body unit study that we did. I don't know if unit studies are my favorite. I really want to like them more than I do, but we did do a human body unit study a month or so ago, and I have several resources, and I used a couple. So I'm going to show you my favorites first. And then what we actually used and a few of the extras that we have but didn't really get to. I still think that they're great, but we just, the interest didn't hold long enough to get that far. So I have them for the next time that we want to learn about the human body. So before I pull out all the fun resources that we used this year, I just want to mention that I will have a blog post linked down below that will have all the links for the things that I mentioned. Go ahead and check that out if you are interested. I will try to link everything that I mentioned. So my favorite thing that we did is this guy right here. I'm sure if you have looked up anything homeschool or human body related, you have seen this guy, the squishy body, the squishy human body. So it's this guy, and he comes with this book and some little tweezers and a big old mat to lay out all his parts. So basically you go through this booklet and you get to pull out all the parts and read about it. And it's really cool. I got this on Amazon one time. It was like half off and I just picked it up, and the boys got it for Christmas, and I didn't look too much into it. But basically you follow the journey through the body, and it is this pizza, and it talks about how it travels through the digestive system and all the rest of the parts and how it breaks down, what parts of the pizza feed your bones, and you know where it goes in and how it goes down and gets digested. It is really neat. My boys really liked this. I think if we had only done this from the human body unit, it would have been enough for my kindergartner and first grader. Loads of information. It was interesting. They definitely remembered several things from this at the end of the unit and enjoyed it. So that was our number one favorite thing for this unit study. The next thing that I really liked, and my kids liked too, was this Look Inside Your Body Usborne book. I grabbed this at Goodwill, so I maybe paid $2 for this. It was brand new. Several of the flaps had never been opened, but this was so good. It was just little snippets, great pictures, just some fun facts for them to remember. And we just spent about a week, and we would read a page or two every day and learn a little bit about it. Definitely like this. I don't have many Usborne books, but I really liked this one. So if I ever come across any more, I will definitely pick up these Look Inside or Lift the Flap books. And I don't normally like Lift the Flap books. My kids tend to just rip them. The next thing that we really liked was this book. I got this at a library sale for 25 cents. This one was just really fun. We read it a couple of times, and it goes with like the song. And so we looked up the song on YouTube and listened to that a few times. And even my 2-year-old still sings this song occasionally. She'll be walking around the hall singing Dem Bones. But we really liked that one. And then, okay, so those were our few favorite things. A few of the other things that we did get to was this Build the Human Body 3D puzzle. I really like these. A friend actually gave this to me, so this was free. They sell these a lot at Ollie's. I have seen them there for really good prices. I've also gotten a few of these at Goodwill that had all the pieces with it. So it is a 3D puzzle, but it also comes with a book so that you can learn about it. So again, if you just wanted to do this and do the project, this would probably be enough for your elementary age student. So we just did all the other activities, and we saved this for last, and they did this with Daddy one day after work, or maybe it was weekend, but they like to do these with Daddy because Mommy is not very good at these kinds of puzzles. But we really liked this. And then I also have this flip checks activity for life science, and these are pretty neat. I got this at a yard sale from a woman that used to be a teacher. And so basically you just have these little cards that go here, and then you have to match what goes with it. So this is match each skeletal part to its outside body part. Now they're all mixed up. But so you would have like this card, and you would figure out where it goes. And when you flip this over, when you flip this over, it will self-correct. So you'll have to find which one it goes to. So these are pretty fun. My kids aren't quite old enough to completely do it by themselves, but we sat together and did these, and it was pretty fun. I'm definitely going to hang on to this for if we do this next year, maybe the year after, the human body again. Next thing we did were I printed off just some free printables. This says it's from raisinghearts.com. If I can find it, I'll link it. I just printed off a few printables. We didn't do all of them. They did, obviously they didn't do these ones, but they did the heart coloring sheet of this. So it just tells you the body part. It's got it here. And then on the back, it shows you where that body part is in your body, and then you can label it. And these are pretty fun. So this was a pack of them: the intestines, the urinary system, the liver, the thyroid, and then I think it also came with the heart and maybe one more. And we did the heart. They really liked that one. So we didn't do a lot of worksheets and things, but they did do that one. The other thing I have is this, the Kingfisher First Human Body Encyclopedia. This was pretty neat. We read a few pages out of this, but like I said, the interest just didn't last long enough to do lots of reading about the same parts and things. But I really liked this one. It's old school, but it was good, and it's really age appropriate for elementary age students. So again, I'll hang on to this one. And the last few things are, we have this human body activity for kids. So this is for K through 3. I actually bought this last year, and we went through this last year, and I pulled it out again to see if we wanted to use it, but we didn't get to it. This is awesome. It's super simple. It's got good pictures and activities, and it's really cheap. I think I paid $5 for this online, and I really like it. So I will hang on to this too, but we didn't get to it this time. The next thing is this glow-in-the-dark stickers human body activity book. This is pretty neat. We also had the miniature version of these, and my kids did a few pages of those, but we didn't get to the big one. They did the little ones. My mom, I think she got these at Walmart, and she just grabbed all of them that they had. She definitely knows me, and I love all the activity books and homeschool things. So these are really neat. They've got lots of stickers, and then the activity sheets has some information, and then you find the stickers to put on the pages. Next was another book I got at Goodwill, The Amazing Human Machine, and this one I grabbed. It's really cool because it has these here, and it matches up with some of the pages, and so you can pull them out and see the different parts of the body. So we thought those were pretty cool. My boys did pull these out and look at them on their own, but we did not go through this entire book. But this was a Goodwill find. Guys, I'm going to tell you probably every video, check your Goodwill and thrift stores or thrift books, yard sales, look secondhand for your things, because I have found so many treasures that I have just been collecting, and now we got to do Human Body Unit, and we had too many books. The next one is this book. It's pretty beat up. It's alive. My boys and my husband found it at Goodwill, but it still works, and it makes the heartbeat sound. So this one was pretty cool. My boys like to pull this out and flip through it, and it's got all of these flaps. And that is it for our Human Body Unit. Really, we spent maybe 2 weeks reading through the Usborne Lift a Flat book. We did the squishy body thing. We did all at once with my husband. That was fun, and my little girl got to help my 2-year-old pull some of the body parts out and talk about those. And then we would just read, and we also watched Operation Ouch. That was pretty interesting. My boys really liked that as an educational video, and I also pulled up some old school Schoolhouse Rock videos about your bones, and they had a version of them bones for the book, and I think they had another one. So we kind of went down a rabbit trail watching old Schoolhouse Rock videos too. So I will link all of this in my blog post below so that you guys can check any of this out if you're interested, as well as the videos that I mentioned. I hope this was helpful to you guys. We don't try to super plan out our unit studies too much. I like to just pull the resources that we have and put it together and see what we're interested in and where it takes us. I hope this was helpful, and if you would like to see more, go ahead and give this a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see what else comes up.